Hello, I'm Principal Chris Carter, and welcome to Northside High School.
This is the 26th year that I've been at Northside. I like the students and I like the faculty. There's some days that you need more faculty support and some days you just need the energy from the kids. And so either way, it's a win-win.
When you walk up those stairs, you can feel, and when I hit those, I just think about how many thousands and thousands of kids have walked up and down those stairs.
We have a wide, diverse group of students, and no matter what your background or where you're from, you're going to find your place at Northside. It's truly a home for everyone.
We welcome you to this great place. We're here to challenge you academically, and we want you to get involved in just about anything that you could possibly think about to get involved with.
I love playing basketball and just communicating with everybody, like just having a good time with everybody. Yeah, Northside really made me like school for real, because like I used to not like it. All the teachers here, like they really are concerned with you, like they'll actually help you, like they're really genuine.
There was never a time where I felt like I didn't have any friends or I was searching for friends, and I feel like I'm definitely part of the community, and I feel like everyone is.
I chose Northside because I love the diversity. I love being able to seeing people that are rich, that are poor, that are black, that are white in the hallway, and just everybody being able to communicate with each other is why I chose here.
I got to Northside and everybody helped out each other. Even if you didn't have as much, everybody was like a family to each other, and I just loved it.
My favorite thing about Northside is definitely the way that all the staff and students all come together to help each other. It seems like more of a family kind of place in terms of it's more of a helpful effort to make sure everyone's doing good.
Whenever my students come back and see me, I always take pictures with them, and I'll post them on Facebook because it makes my mama bear heart really happy whenever they come home and see us, because we are a family.
And so one girl said, my teachers care about me and they want me to succeed. And that's why so many students choose to come to Northside.
I think when I consider like the individual stories, I had a particular girl that did not come from a good background, and she's a doctor now. Or you have the kids that are very affluent and have all the right answers and all the right supports, and yet they needed something different. You know, they had to have someone be real with them. They had to fail on their own. And so when you hear those stories and you think, okay, they still made it too, that they needed something different than just a typical affluent background, that they were struggling too. So you're gonna have both of those stories that I think is nice about this place. That, you know, that keeps me going. That's why I don't mind coming to work.
Again, welcome, and we're glad you're gonna be a part of the Grizzly family.
I'm a Grizzly for life.
Grizzly for life.
I'm a Northsider for life.
I am a Northsider for life.
Chip inside to Max. Max turns, shoots off the glass, and it's good. Shep with another three. It's on the way, and here we go. On at the top of the circle. 7 seconds. 6. She drives, kicks it out. Cadence for three. It's on the way. Yes! Yes! What a huge three from Cadence Fleming. Oh, my! Oh! Big time three as the shot clock was going to expire. She squared up and nailed it. Good evening, everyone. It's the round of one here in the 6A Girls State Tournament. It's our Lady Bears and the Jonesboro Lady Hurricane. On behalf of Ricky Smith, Randa Grant, Charles Cooper, Kendra Roberts, and Connor Whitson, I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside my broadcast partner, David Little, and we welcome you inside Bulldog Arena here in Springdale. We were just here last night for the first round of the boys tournament. It was exciting against North Little Rock, Cody's old team, but we started out like we were going to run away with it, but just didn't go our way in the third quarter. They had a freshman that lit it up, and we just could never catch up there in the fourth quarter. Great season for them, though. But it's the Lady Bears tonight and the Lady Hurricane, and it is singular. It's not Hurricanes, it is Hurricane. And on paper, this one really should go pretty fast. They are 5-22 overall, 2-10 in the conference, and I don't expect it to be much of a game. And I know that Ricky has brought the freshmen up. We have 5 freshmen on the roster tonight. And I'll explain to you here in a little bit how that will work trying to get them in, because you can only play 15, there can only be 15 on the books. And we're going to play some freshmen tonight if everything goes like it should, but you got to get in the basket no matter what.
You know, you can only have 15 on the books, but you can have 20 on the bench. You know, you just got to know that those other girls can't play.
Yeah,
so,
well, they can play, but you're going to get attacked.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what he's already talked to the officials about it, and let them know that if it gets to that point, he is going to play them. And you know, that freshman group, man, they are some impressive players.
I wonder if it's a technical per player or a group.
I think it's once you get that 16th one in,
it's one.
Yeah, but I think what he may do is do it as a group.
Yeah.
You know, once you get to that point.
I get you. Well, you know, I think the key tonight, if you want to play all these other players, but you still got to take care of business. This is a state tournament.
Yeah.
Jonesboro is going to give them everything they got, and you know, hopefully the Lady Bears can take control early, put the game away, and then cruise in the second half.
I'm sure that's what he'll do. You know, you don't want to take any chances, like you said. It is lose or go home.
That's right.
Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy. Been our major sponsor for 2 years now, and we're always so appreciative of them. If we do win tonight, we'll play Central Friday night at 7. And we've already played them once this year, beat them there early in the season. But that's going to be a rematch.
That's right.
Who we lost to last year in the state tournament. And,
defending state champ.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, they're a good basketball team.
Good.
I was talking to Ricky a little bit earlier this afternoon, and you got 10 teams in this tournament, and he was saying that there are 5 or 6 that can win this thing. So right now, all the brackets are set with the exception of us as far as the quarterfinals go. That Conway and Fayetteville will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Harbor and North Little Rock will play at 7 tomorrow. Springdale and Bentonville will play 4 o'clock on Friday. And if we win tonight, we'll play Central at 7 o'clock on Friday. Out of those 8 teams in that quarterfinal, you got to look at who can win this thing. Conway, Fayetteville, Harbor, Springdale, Central, us. Hey, you got to get down to business for sure.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's after this first round's over, anybody's capable. So you got to come out and play your game and be on to be able to advance.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I want to say before we get rolling here, because I definitely don't want to forget, thank you to Eric Burnett. He's the assistant athletic director here in Springdale now. You all know him. He was our head coach at Northside. He's a Grizzly alumni. He is taking care of us. We have a lot of equipment that we have to carry around, and it is a job to get it in the vehicle, get it back home, get it back in the vehicle, get back up here. He's let us keep it here in Springdale last night under lock and key, so thank you to him for taking care of that. And the hospitality room, David, have you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I've been to a tournament that it's that good.
Buzz, I looked at the menu. I think it's either tomorrow night or Friday night. They have prime rib
Friday night
on the menu for hospitality.
That's right.
Come on
Friday
now.
night. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I've talked to a few people that are interested in coming to the game, and I said, well, if this will help you any, Friday night it'll be prime rib. Okay, we'll be there.
Well, you know, I went into the hospitality room a while ago to get me some get a water, and Chris Carter was in there, and he had a plate full of shrimp.
Yes.
And it looked really,
Have
really
you
good.
eaten?
No,
Did you have to eat on the way up
I
here?
ate on the way up here, yeah.
Well, I mean, after the game, it's still going to be available, but it's pasta. You can either get Cajun pasta or pasta with marinara. Then you can have shrimp or chicken.
Yeah.
Or if you do like Carter did, just pile up on the shrimp.
I tell you, it's they run a good state tournament so far.
Oh, absolutely. It's well run. I appreciate all the hospitality and people that have been over backwards to take care of us. We did not get our credentials from the AAA. I don't know how that fell through the cracks, but usually if that happens, I know that when you go to Little Rock, you struggle trying to get in. We've always had them, but if you don't, then yeah, it's an act of Congress to get in.
Well, and it's nice to have an Eric Burnett up
Yes,
here
there
to
you go.
get us taken care of.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, it's just about game time. We'll introduce the players now. Lady Bears will be the home team. The Hurricane will be the visitors. So they'll introduce the Hurricane first.
Really nice facility here, Buzz. It's brand new. Even out, it's connected to the end zone of the football stadium, and they've got it on their big screen out there, the basketball going. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, they have a nice setup here, tech-wise. You got to know what you're doing to be able to put all that together. And I met the guy that does it. He's no Jonathan Schaefer, but he's pretty good at what he does.
Yeah, he's probably way over our head, Buzz.
I don't know. He's definitely mine.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But yeah, they do have a cool facility. And I understand they have a camera that's in the Jumbotron that's hanging over center court.
Wow.
I don't know that it's been used, but I was talking to a couple of their guys that do their live stream during football when this was being finished up, and they said that should be available. I hadn't seen it yet, though.
Well, Buzz, I think that's just an idea for you to incorporate next year.
I agree. I'd love to be able to. We want to get cameras on the backboards.
Yeah.
Also, we got a few other cool things we're going to do next year. We're going to be able to mic up some players during pregame.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have some really cool stuff next year. Well, the game right before this was Little Rock Central boys and the Bentonville West boys. Little Rock Central pretty much had it in hand the whole game until about the last half of the fourth quarter. West came back and got it close, but Central was able to pull it out. I was talking to Jonathan about it back when Jalen Williams was here and they played Little Rock Central in the finals. There was no shot clock back then, and the Central held the ball forever, and they ended up keeping it close till the fourth quarter and beat us. But had there been a shot clock, they wouldn't have stood a chance. So I'm glad that shot clock, to me, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I can tell you this. Last night against North Little Rock, there was no need for a shot clock.
Hey, I tell you what, when Shep hit those 4 threes the first quarter, it was like, hello, my name is Derek Shepard. How do you do?
Yeah.
He is impressive.
So I'm not really for sure what's going on.
Well, I think Cam, when the ball went out of bounds, they're going to give it to the Lady Bears. But all right, we're underway now. Cam just a little bit strong. Ricky was talking about, if we get past this game, have Central Friday night, and you really got to get down to business. Cam's going to be that player that's going to make a difference. She's got the height, she's got the reach, and she's going to get a lot of looks in the paint, but you got to make those count. She could be the difference maker in a real close game.
I remember that game from last year, and that was what really, really was the difference in the game was their size.
Yes, yeah.
Hurt us. So, with
did.
not only having Cam, but some other girls, that's definitely going to, be a positive for us. That'll help.
And if you go back to that game, it came down to free throws at the end, and their two big girls were great free throw shooters.
That's
Hazley
right.
for 3. There we go, Hazley. So Hazley gets it started just like Shep did last night.
Well, one thing about Hazley is that's probably about the most normal shot she'll shoot all night is a three-pointer.
That's a great description right there. A lot of truth to that because she can do some things that you see and you question how she did it.
I don't know how she contorts her body to get those things off.
I don't know how she gets up a lot of the times when she hits the floor.
I mean, that's beyond NBA three-point range right there.
And Anna goes down, and the first thing she does is grab her ankle. And I cringe every time I think she has an injury.
Well, she is definitely what makes us go. Yeah, she shuffled him a little bit. She did.
Called for traveling. Cam gets called for that a little bit.
Yeah. Buzz, I just saw an old buddy, former Razorback from Wabaseka Tucker. I just saw Ernie Murray walk by.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, and he's when I coached at Fordyce for 20 years, he did a lot of games down there in South Arkansas. Great guy. Look forward to talking to him.
Cadence inside to Cam. Stay in. Bounces around, comes out. Hazley back inside. She takes the shot, but she'll need a couple of free throws here.
Personal foul charged to Mayday Daniels. That's her second personal. 18 seconds.
We welcome in all of our Grizzly Sports Network viewers just into the first quarter. Hazley's first free throw is good. 2 games ago, went into a mercy rule. It finished really fast. I think it was Bentonville and Bryant. And Bryant, I was really surprised that they struggled like they did. But it went into the mercy rule, and they got off the court really fast. This last game took a little bit longer, got us back on schedule. I talked to Kristen Bean earlier. She wanted to know if things were on schedule. They were coming up the hill, pushing that old school bus as hard as they could. Want to get here on time, but our cheer team, dance team is here. Glad they got here safe. I told her, you're going to get a ticket.
That's right. Well, she wouldn't get it.
No. The
bus driver, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
I think Carter drove the girls, didn't he? Pretty sure he
Yes,
did.
Carter Brooks drove the girls' basketball team.
So far, it's been all Hazley Grosjean. Hit a 3, then 1 out of her 2 free throws. You want to try to get a momentum back from playing really well tonight, even though you're playing a team that you should beat easily. Isabella for 3.
Jonesboro's doing a good job of blocking out. We're not getting many second opportunities, Buzz.
Yeah, that's a 5'9" sophomore there, Rakira Wright, that was able to get the rebound. Yeah, we're not getting that second look. Caden Brown goes to the floor, and the referee said she was pushed by Cadence Fleming.
Buzz, I almost want to call that a flop. I don't know how much contact there was there.
Yeah, Cadence looked a little surprised. Demira Wright will come in for Rogers.
There you go.
All right, Cadence one-on-one. She will take it to the glass, and it's good.
Great move right there by Cadence. Lady Bears in their man-to-man. They will, from time to time, go to a zone, but not very often, Buzz.
And I doubt you would see it tonight.
Right, I agree.
And I don't know that you'll see a lot of pressing or trapping unless you absolutely have to. And Hazley comes back in along with Cherish Blackman. Eric and Cadence will get a rest.
You know, you mentioned Coach Burnett earlier in the broadcast. You know, he's also the interim head coach at Springdale High School right now.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, he inherited a really, really good team.
And I tell you what, inherited at the right time, having a home court advantage, possibly try to get into the finals from here for a state championship. He's got a couple under his belt. Anybody can get him to the state finals, he can do it.
That's right.
And since we're not in it now, I am a Springdale fan.
Yeah, we're pulling for him.
Yeah.
Sure are.
They almost had the steal, and Lady Bears up 6-0 with 4:15 to go in the first quarter, and Hazley Grosjean goes to the floor to try to save it. There is no circumstance where she will not sacrifice her body. Yeah, I lied. They are going to half-court trap, get the steal.
Area again, foul on the shot, shooting out the line, shooting 2. And that foul charge to number 23 is Macy Hall. Her first.
You know, Anna did a great job right there, Buzz. I don't know if you noticed, she was getting fouled. She just threw it up to the goal, and you know, they're giving her two free throws. That's a veteran move right there.
Rogers comes back in for Brown as Brown makes her second free throw. Hazley called for the foul.
That foul charge at Hazley Grosjean.
Yeah, you don't want silly fouls right now.
Her first, team second.
And one thing you don't want to do is get any bad habits.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to come back Friday night and play against a good Central team. I was talking to Christy Kendrick this afternoon via text, and she was talking about getting the momentum back. And you need to do that in this game because Central has got a bye, they're rested. So you want to take advantage of this court time to try to get that momentum back, get some good habits. Hazley's three-point shot off. Mr. Minor right, she's gonna almost let it get away from her there. 8-0 is the score. Nice head fake there from Rogers. Shot is too strong. Well, that is a sweet move from Anna Gooden. Seen it for so long, it just becomes something routine for her, and it's routine for us to see it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a 30-second timeout. Lady Bears up 10-0.
Well, Buzz, did you have a good day today?
Man, we had a good one. We got to see my kids, eat lunch with them. Got some work done at the office. And, you know, we got in late last night.
Yeah.
We didn't. Gosh, I don't remember what time we left here, but it took us a while to get broken down. Eric waited for us to get all locked up, get our equipment secured and everything, and then he had to open up the parking lot for us to get out. We were the last ones here. So, yeah, it was really late when I got home.
I'm glad I didn't ride with you, Buzz. I really am.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody wants to ride with us. You know, I've offered rides to anybody that wants it when they figure out how early we have to get here and how late we have to leave. They always say no.
I don't blame them.
Out of bounds, it'll stay Jonesboro basketball.
to be Kamani Carter. Checks in for Daniels. Have you been to Jonesboro, their athletic facility?
Oh, no, I've not been to their facilities.
I went there, I think it was a couple years ago. I remember when Ezra Phillips was a senior, played a game there, football game. And, they have some nice facilities, nice football field, and they were building a brand new arena. The girls are definitely struggling as far as their basketball program goes, but the boys, pretty stout.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing I'm noticing right now, Buzz. What you don't want to do is if you go into a game and you know you're a better ball team, is you don't want to play down to the competition. You don't want to be sloppy. Sometimes it's hard to do.
Yeah.
You want to take care of business as quick as you can.
Right. That's trying to be careful getting those bad habits.
Yeah, you don't want to get bad habits.
Yeah, it's like Christy said, try to get that momentum back on your side. We had a loss against Harbor on senior night. That was tough. You try to get that out of your mind, get that taste out of your mouth, get back on the winning track tonight, but do it in a way like you just said. Don't play down to their level.
That's right. Great job.
Anna Good with the steal. The one-handed pass to her sister Erica, and it does not go. Cherish with the rebound.
No.
Ooh, that's I'd be arguing that call.
I think that was wrong call. But
yeah, it definitely went off the hand of one of the Hurricanes. That's going to go against Anna. Cadence is going to check in along with Mariah Jackson. Mariah, 5'5" sophomore. Watched her play a lot of JV. Golly, her and Eden Fields, great guard teamwork. And then you got the freshmen that are coming up. Ricky's got a pretty good future. He hadn't done well enough so far in his career. He needs to stick around and let these girls get him on the map.
Well, it's a good thing that we do have a lot of good young players because Buzz, we're senior heavy this year. So
yeah,
it's good to know that there's good players for the future.
Been fun watching these girls too.
Absolutely,
they have definitely entertained us their entire career. Cadence with another steal. 2 steals, 2 fast breaks for Cadence Fleming. Another timeout on the floor. I was told this afternoon that if we win this game and get into the quarters, this will be the 31st straight quarterfinal appearance for Ricky and his Lady Bears.
31 straight.
31 straight.
I guess that's okay, Buzz.
That's pretty good.
I guess that's okay.
He's been in 13 finals, 10 semifinals. What a program.
Let's be honest, Buzz. All these stats that you're giving us, the one thing that it comes down to is Ricky's old. He's an old guy. I mean, if you've been to 31 quarterfinals, you're an old fella.
Well, let me ask you this. If he had played football, and he may have when he was in school, what kind of helmet would he have had?
Well, Buzz,
would he have had a face mask?
Yeah, he's my age or just a year or two younger, Buzz. So we had regular helmets.
You guys are young.
Yeah, we had regular helmets.
Next time out, I'll tell you a story about Ricky. And he still uses the story when needed. As first time I heard it was today.
They actually, before we started playing ball, they banned smoking cigarettes on the sideline. Smoke breaks for high school students at the school. They had
now you kid about
smoke
that.
shacks. That's a true story.
All right. Well, you kid
That's
about
a true
that.
story.
I played a game in the semi-pros for the Arkansas Champs. We went. Our home field was War Memorial, but I played a road game at the Fairgrounds Stadium in Shreveport against the Shreveport Steamrollers, and at halftime we had players smoking.
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
Yeah.
It's just that was normal back then.
And you could smoke, you could drink as long as you performed. I had one of the guys that I played college ball with who was living in Shreveport. I called him when the day before we were going to be in Shreveport. I said, hey, we're going to be at the Fairgrounds Stadium. I said, come watch us play. He said, seriously? I said, yeah. So anyway, after the game was over, he came in the locker room with me, and, they had a big smorgasbord. It was all you could eat. But all you could smoke, all you could drink. And he said, yeah, I like this kind of football.
Times have changed.
Yeah. 13-0, 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. First round for the Lady Bears in the 6A state tournament. On with the steal. Well, she can generate some velocity, pinpoint accuracy with one hand on a pass. Last night when you saw Shep make that pass, and you said he had some spin on it.
Yeah.
He practices that. That's something that's part of his arsenal, not just his three-point shooting, his ability to play in the paint at his height, but he's one of the best passers that you'll ever see. And I remember last year at Bentonville, he did that to Marco, but he did it just about, it was between the half court line.
About three quarters.
It was at least three quarters where he did it, and the velocity was incredible, but it was a bounce pass that caught Marco on the run for a dunk, and it brought it even brought Bentonville to the feet. Well, that was the last opportunity that Jonesboro had not get blanked in the first quarter. You saw that a couple times this year, that the Lady Bears have held their opponent to 0 in the first quarter. And it is 15-0 after one. We're going to take a break. We'll come back after this from Fort Smith Therapy.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
15-0 after one, and I would like to think that Ricky would probably, we're looking at the first quarter, like to have more than 15 points. We had a few more opportunities that we should have taken advantage of.
Well,
didn't really shoot very well.
Well, Buzz, if you're only going to score 15, then it's good that you hold your opponent to 0.
Yeah.
The bottom line is they got a 15-point lead after the first quarter.
Yeah. You look at the two teams, you'd like for it to be 20-25, but you want to see those freshmen get in.
Well, they're not going to get in the first half.
No, but you want to get that lead where you're pretty much assured in the second half you're going to be able to get them in.
Yeah,
there we go, Anna.
Yeah, Buzz, I think he's really anxious to get those in. He'll take the technical. He just wants to see what girls can add some depth and help us out as this tournament goes on.
Yeah, and there's a lot of talent. I mean, you're going to see Anna gets the and one. But a lot of the girls that play JV ball too, you mentioned Mariah Jackson and Eden Fields. They're two players that can help you too.
And you know, Buzz, this is our first game in a week. Eight days. This is our first game in 8 days. So these girls, the starters, they need to get.
Well, they want to get as much out of it as they can.
Yeah, they got to get some game time.
Kamani Carter got the shot. She'll be on the line shooting 2. That foul charge that area on a good first second. Team's first, here in the second.
Well, we got cheer team here in the stands, and they got here safe. Glad to see that.
You know, Buzz, I'm noticing a big portion of our fans are on the other side now since we're the home team.
Yeah.
Last night in the boys' game, we were the visitors, and they were all right here with us. Most of our fans are on the other side now. There's about 50-50, I guess.
Another pass to Erica for 3. Yes. Erica Gooden with a pass from her sister, Anna. And that's what I'm talking about. She can do it with either hand. That time it was the right hand all the way across the court, one-handed, to give Erica the open look on the 3.
You know, I wonder if those girls get it home at night and before they go to bed, if Erica, you know, says, "Hey, nice pass on that one," or if they fight, you know. I just kind of wonder how their dynamic is at home.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's pretty competitive no matter what. I know when Trinity's in town and they're all there, it is real competitive. And I asked Trinity, I got fortunate enough to do an interview with her last year. You know, she was a senior this year at Rice. And I said, when you are in town, I'm sure there's some, you know, backyard basketball. And I said, so one-on-one, you know, you or against you and Honor, you and Erica, I said, who's going to come out on that? She goes, I'm not going to give them that. So she wouldn't say on the air. Speaking of Eric Burnett, just walked by us. Appreciate him again. At some point, I'm going to try to get a word with him because they're doing such a good job here in this tournament. As Daniels working the offense, takes a shot. It was blocked by Hazley.
Yeah, she got a hand on it.
You know, Hazley times it so well. You know, she's not real tall. She doesn't have a real big reach. Erica for 3. That was no good. But Hazley's timing is so good. Still Lady Bear basketball. All right, Cherish will go to the scores table.
You know, Cherish is going to be really, really crucial as the state tournament comes on.
Yeah.
Her and Cameron, when we face Little Rock Central, when we face some of them teams that from the Central that's got some size, those two girls are going to be real crucial.
Yeah, that's what Ricky was saying this afternoon, that, you know, they can definitely be difference makers. That shot right there and that, those are two good opportunities right there that tonight, that's not going to make a lot of difference, but you want to start making those.
That's right.
Getting the groove and making those, because come Friday, they will make a difference. Oh, nice pass to Hazley. She'll get an and one. There you go. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
8 points so far tonight for Hazley Brook, John. 23-3. 4:40 left in the first half. And one. What do you? I'm not sure what the call is. It's going to go against Cherish.
Yeah, I don't know how you can defend that any better. I don't
know. It was a two-handed block
on the floor. She did not get off the floor.
With Kyle Wright at the line for the Lady Hurricane. All right, now you're going to see some freshmen. Keep your eye on number 2, Morgan Sanger. And Jariah Birdsong. And she's a sophomore. But Anna and Cam are going to get a rest. But you have a true freshman, number 2, Morgan Sanger. Wright makes 1 of 2. So a 20-point game, 24-4.
Good recovery.
Gets it right back. Morgan at the side of the backboard. Let her get her range, David. She's one of the best shooters that you're going to see.
That, the first shot for a freshman in senior high ball, that didn't surprise me a bit. She'll settle in, and she'll be fine.
The 3. We used to talk about Jersey Wolfenbarger and how she would shoot so many shots on her own before or after practice. If they go on the road to a game, or I remember state tournament in Hot Springs, they would find her a gym that she could go shoot 300 shots. So when you see Jersey perform, it's not an accident that she does what she does. And all these girls are the same way, but I have seen Morgan Sanger at the Hangout, one of our sponsors. On Wednesday mornings, I'll get there about 6 in the morning to work out. She's there shooting shots. They have converted some of those racquetball courts into a basketball facility, and she is there at 6 o'clock. She shoots before she goes to school. So what you see from number 2 is not going to be an accident. If she stays in long enough and gets some looks, she'll start knocking them down.
Now, Buzz, I'm gonna go on air. All of our viewers, there is no way Buzz Sawyer is at the Hangout at 6 a.m. There's no way. You're still in bed.
I wish that I could. If there's some way right now I could prove that to you. Maybe if I get some of my workout partners to call in, if you're listening.
Please do. I want to hear this.
I need some verification.
The phone lines are going to be silent, Buzz.
Well, I tell you what. All right, number 2 can tell you. She sees me there. All right, Jariah at the line. In and out.
I figured, Buzz, you're getting out of bed probably around the crack of noon and working your way to do whatever. I just don't see you at the Hangout at 6 a.m.
Well, look at me. Come on now.
There you go.
All right, Jariah makes her next one.
He's in the box score.
Just a sophomore.
Another a player that I'm excited about is Cameron Schmidt's little sister, Cooper.
Yeah.
Coach, Buzz, I think she's going to be special as well.
Yeah, she's a 5'7" freshman, and she is one of those kids. And she'll remind you a lot of Hazley, how physical she is.
That's right.
Cherish, make that count, Cherish. There you go. And any of you track enthusiasts, You're going to watch number 14. Track season is getting ready to start. And she is a
defending state champion.
Yes.
Triple jump, right?
Right.
You know, Buzz, that's one thing that I've always enjoyed, even when I was growing up as track meets.
Yeah,
I've always enjoyed track meets.
Me too, until I had to run the 880. Now, that's something different, too. Back in my day, it was the 880.
That's right. That's right. I agree.
I was asked to run the 880 for points. And my dad was in the stands watching. I was a sprinter. I wasn't a distance guy, but they didn't know that until after that meet.
Well,
he left.
The 880 guys are the guys that aren't fast enough to run the sprints.
Yeah.
And don't have the endurance to run distance, so they stick you in the 880. You know.
Yeah, that quarter was to me the hardest. Those are the guys.
Quarter
that
to me,
really,
the quarter is the hardest event in track.
When I ran the 880, like I said, my dad was in the stands, and he finally got tired to see if I was going to finish and left. When I got home, you want to know if they turned the lights out.
Call me when you're done. With your 2 laps.
That's it. Morgan Sanger. Left-handed pass.
It's another freshman in the game.
That is. Jeliah Freeman, 6-foot freshman.
Very talented, too.
Yep.
Very talented.
2:20 left in the first half. Oh, nice move. The shot will not go, but a really nice move from Kamani Carter. Big Lady Bear possession as Hazley goes to the floor again. All right, Anna's going to come back in. Cam's going to come back in. Shia Hall, a 5'9" freshman, number 25 on the floor. How cool is that to see them come in here in a state tournament?
Yeah, that's
in
great.
This kind of atmosphere.
Well, it's a great experience for them.
And you look at, you got a premier D1 signee, Anna Gooden, working the front court. She takes the shot, doesn't go, but working the front court with a freshman, Morgan Sanger, that is cool.
We got another freshman in number 25, Buzz.
Yeah.
And, you know, she plays the point for the freshman team. Good player.
Yeah, that's Rashia Hall.
So we got 3 freshmen on the floor right now with
pretty special.
With a senior and a junior.
Pretty special. Morgan, head fake in the lane, puts it up. Oh, it was that close. Morgan's going to get a couple of free throws, though. How quick is she off the dribble?
Yeah, that was a good pump move. She beat her. Forced the girl in a bad position for the foul.
Morgan's free throw's good. And she starts her varsity career. She made a half-court shot against Alma to win a game earlier in the season. Minute 14 to go in the half. Three-pointer on the way, and it is nothing but the bottom of the net. That was Hendricks with the 3. Cam for 3, yes, sir.
She doesn't shoot it a lot, Buzz, but she can.
But doesn't she look good shooting?
Yeah, she got good form.
Being the height that she is, and you normally see her working down low, and then to shoot that 3 like that and look so comfortable doing it.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of my shot back when I played, Buzz. Real smooth.
Down at Creekmore Park.
And it goes in. Yeah, Creekmore, for sure.
Make one, take another one.
In high school, I wasn't allowed to shoot, Buzz, but at Creekmore, I was a scoring machine, Buzz.
And I can picture this. Just tell me if I'm right, okay? Let me describe you.
Okay.
All right. You had like 4 sweatbands. You had a headband. You had tube socks that were pulled up to your knees. And man, is it all starting to come back to you now?
Well, Buzz, I can't say this on air, but we had the real short shorts too.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Yeah, back in the day, they were, boxers are looser than what we wore back then.
All right, July Freeman. She's on the board too. First free throw in her varsity career.
Look at that. Fresh,
nice rebound.
Battling for offensive rebound.
Morgan inside. Shot off the glass and good.
Wow.
Freeman with 3 points tonight. 6 seconds to go in the half. This is your future that you're watching from the Northside Lady Bears. They're not going to get the shot off. It's going to be 34-9 at half. Speaking of the hangout, we're going to take a quick break and come back after this from the hangout.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
This is Matthew Blaylock for Blaylock Heating and Air Conditioning. I was born, raised, and still live in Fort Smith. As a proud graduate of Fort Smith Northside High School, I would like to take this time to thank all the teachers, coaches, administrators, and support staff that make the Fort Smith Public School District special. We are a partner in education with the district, and I urge you to support the students and educators in your community and invest in their futures. The students of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, and go Grizzlies.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Bulldog Arena. First round for the Lady Bears here to the 6A state championship. 34-9 at half. It was 15-0 after the first quarter. We scored 19 there in the second quarter. Got to get some freshmen in, man. That is fun to watch, and I'm excited for them to get their Lady Bear career started. Real quickly, I'm going to give you some points. We'll start with Jonesboro. Daniels has 2. Wright has 1. Maya Wilborn has 3, and Micaiah Hendricks has 3. For the Lady Bears, Morgan Sanger made 1 out of 2 free throws. Cameron Schmidt has 3. Cadence has 4. Hazley has 9. Charis has 2. Anna has 8. Erica has 3, and July Freeman has 3. So after the first half, David, it's really kind of what you expected, right? What you were going to see. But the point you made about, don't get lazy, don't play down to their level, that's exactly what's got to take place. Would you say 8 days since the last time we were on the court? They've practiced hard this week to get ready for the state tournament, but it's different than game time.
It is, but bringing up those talented freshmen to practice with you, I guarantee you they had some pretty amped up practices.
Oh, I bet they did
this past week. So I'm happy for them. Buzz, one thing I do need to, I was going to ask you, how many girls do we need to find out exactly how many Northside girls have played so far? Because you said earlier you can only play 15. So
play 15, and I'll get a count on that. Yeah. But once you get that 16th in, then you're going to get a technical, and he is, obviously willing to take that to get them in. But there's there's 19 girls on the roster for tonight. And I just got this roster a couple hours before game time that added all the freshmen. The freshmen that are actually on the roster: Morgan Sanger, Cooper Schmidt, Rashia Hall, Ja'Kiah Birdsong, and July Freeman.
So, one thing I'm curious about, are we going to see the Schmidt sisters in the game at the same time?
How cool. I didn't even think about that.
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And I need to look at the bench. Well, let's look out there now. Yeah, Cooper is there.
Yeah.
She hadn't been in the game yet, but I bet that you will probably see that here in the second half.
And, there's also some JV girls that, they need to get some time too. They've earned the right to get a little mop-up time. And I would dare say we'll see some of them girls in there too.
Oh, you will. You'll see Mariah Jackson back in. You're going to see Eden Fields right now. If you're looking at her, number 11, you'll see her get in the game. But what heard this little story this afternoon. Ricky has everybody has certain things, certain habits that you do, whether you're a coach or a player, or no matter what it is, habits you
call it a routine.
Routine, exactly. But some of them can be a little bit different, something that, whether it's superstition or what, but he, in the real important games, he has to find a penny, heads-up penny, not given to him, but he has to find it sometime during that day before they play. Well, they were going to play a conference game that was a big-time game, and he had looked, he'd walked the parking lots, he couldn't find a penny. And it got pretty close to game time, and still no penny. So he actually went to the bathroom in this facility. There was a line of urinals there, and he was standing there, and he looked down, and lo and behold, there is that penny, heads up penny. But you know what it's like in a men's bathroom when there's a lot of urinals. Below the urinals is not something that you want to reach in. And that's where that penny was.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Oh.
He reached in, he got it, and he tells the story when it's a big-time game to the team, and then he shows them the penny.
Well,
how bad do you want it?
I hope he washed his hands. You know,
And I didn't ask him that. You know, I just thought it was cool. How bad do you want it?
Well, hey, pennies add up, Buzz.
They do.
They add up.
We're under a minute before we'll start the third quarter. It has been all Lady Bears. That was expected. While I'm thinking about it. We got some fan cams coming up too. Jonathan just pointed that out to me. But while I'm thinking about it, I'm looking down at the bench and I see Kendall Roberts, head freshman basketball coach, and they got the championship this year. So ended up just losing one game, but they were able to avenge that loss in the finals to get that championship. Congratulations to her and her team. But you're seeing some of her girls right now.
Well, you know, we got Coach Randa Grant on the bench. He's one of the assistant coaches. Her son, Henry, he helps out with the water sometimes with the senior girls. And I think Henry's a little worried that the girls are not handling the water as well as they could if he was here. So he's kind of concerned about him. So we need to keep an eye on that, make sure they're getting hydrated like they ought to be.
Hazley got us started in the first quarter and gets us started in the third quarter. All right, Coach Little, your remarks about me not being at the hangout. I've got some verification here. Did you get some?
I got to see it.
All right. Well, Fitz just sent me a text.
Fitz don't know.
Fitz knows, and I'll tell you how he knows. Avery works there, and Avery has seen me.
Yeah, but you're paying them off.
I'm not.
We're not going.
That was an unsolicited text. Ty Matlock sent me a text. He said he's got my back. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Fitz. I appreciate it.
I tell you what, Buzz. I know who does get up that time of day. Me. I'm gonna have to come down there.
Why would you do that being retired?
Because I can take a nap whenever I want to.
Do you take naps?
Absolutely. I took an hour nap today.
That's why you look so refreshed. Did you drive up here by yourself?
No, I brought Melody up.
Where's Melody?
Her and Alex are shopping.
Oh, I got you.
They had to go to Home Goods or something.
Anna takes it to the hole. Gets fouled.
You know, Alex's fiance, Kyle, he's from Jonesboro.
Is that right?
But he didn't go to Jonesboro High. He went to Valley View, so he's not familiar with these folks here.
Oh, makes the front end of these two free throws. Second one on the way, and it's good. So you got 4 seniors and a junior on the floor to get the second half started. Hazley looked like she was going to throw that deep fly pad in, but nice assist to Cam.
Nice job with the left hand by Cameron.
Well, Hazley was rearing back like she was going to let one go. Oh, what a nice pass to Cam underneath the basket from Anna Gooden. 7 points for Cam.
Yeah, Buzz, I imagine we'll have the Mercer rule in the fourth quarter. Well, the only thing that means is there's going to be a big time gap between this game and the last game of the night.
Yeah,
because they can't start it before 8:30.
Well, before we break down, I am taking my hungry self back in for round 2 in that hospitality room. But I tell you what, if Cooper Smith does not get in, this is probably it. I would say a chance for them to play together.
I would think so.
Cam.
I would think so.
I don't know if anybody had thought about that but you.
I bet their parents thought about it.
I bet they did, but I'm wondering if the coaching staff thought about it.
Probably not. You know, they still have next year, too, both of them.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. You know, you look at Cam, and she starts and she plays. She looks like a senior, but she is just a junior. There you go, Anna. Isabella, along with Cherish Blackman at the scores table.
Looks like we're going to have wholesale changes, Buzz. We got 5 at the scores table.
Claire Cole is one of them, along with Mariah Jackson and Jariah Birdsong. 5 new Lady Bears on the court. Four and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. They've got the second quarter up on the scoreboard. Claire Cole with the rebound. She's another one that's got a great future for the Lady Bears. 5'11" sophomore. She'll probably be 6'6" by the time she's a senior.
That would be good.
Yep. Claire from the free throw line. Yeah, oh, I thought it was going to go.
Jonesboro throw-in, 3:54 left to play in the third quarter.
Now they got it switched to third quarter now.
I don't know about that one, but
no. But if it was a close game, I'd be a little worried about that. But it's going to be an and one here. For Daniel, she has 2 free throws the first half. It's going to be Cherish from Mariah. It's going to be called for the foul. It's like kind of slow is right.
She'll be on the line shooting 2.
She'll have to kind of gather herself here to get a couple of free throws. That does go against Cherish.
I guess that's her third foul, Buzz.
That makes her first free throw. First point of the night. And Maya Wright. Second's no good. Cherish with the rebound. They're back to Isabella for 3. Get in there. Wright's going to come out.
He's the score up there!
And that'll be Tatiana Sang that checks in for the Hurricane. It's a long ride home for them. They had almost about 4.5, 5 hours from here.
At least. I would hope they spend the night tonight.
Yeah, I
Get
do
up
too.
and go home in the morning. Because if you go home tonight, you got to go to school tomorrow.
Stay here.
Stay here.
Yeah, I'd be lobbying to stay here and kind of cheer on the boys.
Absolutely.
Reaching foul charge.
That's Mariah Jackson guilty of the foul.
Teams 4. All right. Hey, I just want to let everybody know that we are having some scoreboard issues. The fouls are going up there. It is 4 fouls to 0 right here.
Yeah, they've got 5 fouls for each team on the scoreboard. Just got the quarter taken care of. I think it's everywhere you go. I mean, there's so much technology now with all the different scoreboards and jumbotrons and
Well, the more technology you have, the more chance you have of it messing up, you know. So it's 4 fouls on the Lady Bears and 0 on Jonesboro.
Right. But at 46-12, it's all a non-factor.
That's right.
Out of bounds, Jonesboro throw-in.
If the Lady Bears maintain this lead to the end of the quarter, it'll be running clock in the 4th quarter, guys.
Yeah, and David, the question you asked me earlier, they have played 15 players now.
Okay.
So the next player that comes in that has not been in will get a technical.
Kamani Carter, that is going to put Northside on the line, shooting 2 in the bonus.
And while Andy is showing the camera, if you look at Kendra Roberts talking to her freshman, that's a cool sight right there. Sure is. Isabella makes her first free throw. And we have Isabella for another year. She started as a freshman. Well, that seems like yesterday. I remember watching her shoot, thinking, oh, look at this girl can shoot. Little did I know what a talented athlete she is. I'm so glad to have her back next year. Oh, I love it. Cherish Blackman. A lot of times when she gets a block, it is an ejection. I always go back to the block she had last year against Harbor. That was, and as soon as she blocked it, the buzzer sound, the game was over, and the entire group of players on the court, along with everybody on the bench, streaked towards the other end. Cool sight. All right, you got 3 freshmen coming in now. Morgan back in the game, along with Rashia Hall and July Freeman. Claire Poe still in the game, along with Isabella. Nice block from Morgan Sanger. And I'll tell you something else that Morgan does, and you're going to see a lot of it during her career. She will rob you blind. She'll come up on your blind side. You never knew she was there, and she'll strip you.
Yeah, and you know, that on the offensive side, that's one of those examples of inexperience. You know, a lot quicker hands in senior high. It's hard to throw just a straight pass into the paint like that. You know, she'll learn that bounce pass. You got to throw a bounce pass in there, but this is good experience for her.
But watching her recover and get down the court as fast as she does, and almost get the steal. That was a nice shot from Caden Brown. That's her first 2 points of the night. 48-14, minute 10 to go. Isabella and Morgan.
I'm surprised she hadn't shot that ball yet.
Isabella for three. You talking about Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's had some open looks, but you know you got to be a little bit reserved being in a different atmosphere on a big stage like this.
Nah, I say you make a splash. Let them know
She
who you
can-
are.
she
early.
can do it.
Let them know who you are.
There you go, Morgan. Here comes that three.
Yes! Let them know
Morgan
who you
Singer
are.
for
Let
three.
'em know.
Get your career started, Morgan. You're going to see a lot of those.
That's right.
4 points tonight for Morgan Singer.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Ricky was in her ear saying, "Hey,
shoot it,
take that shot,
Yeah.
take that shot."
Right, logo three. And Morgan's a very smart player. She's able to team up with another smart guard and Isabella Kendrick. Well, they will work well together. There you go.
Good
Nice.
play.
Nice fast break. That was Singh with her first two as the third quarter ends. 51-14 it will be in the Mercy rear when we come back. We'll take a quick break. Come back after this from Midas. Did you get it on?
With an older car, there's so much maintenance. Knowing that my brakes are covered for life with the Golden Guarantee is a relief. I'd like to be driving this car forever, so that's why I keep taking it back to Midas.
At Escape Camper Vans, we exist to make the outdoors more accessible. We have about 630 vans in our fleet. These vehicles get so much wear and tear. Knowing that there's a warranty on parts through Midas, the Golden Guarantee is so important to our business.
Welcome back to Bulldog Arena. Got a few fan cams we want to get up now. Actually, this came in late yesterday. We weren't able to get it on, so we got it on during the girls' game. It's got a text from Jason Rich, who's done a couple games with us this year, the Southside games, does such a great job at the Hangout. He is there now, has the Lady Bear game on the TV at the Hangout. Hey, there's another one that can verify that I am at the Hangout, Jason Rich.
I tell you, Jason, that one game that I got to do with you guys,
Yeah.
and Jason, he really, really enjoyed when we were going back and forth with our banter, with our banter against you, Buzz, and I think I want to do some more games with him. I want to do some more. We'll have a real
Jason's
good time.
on my side. He's on my side.
Yeah, but he always loves to, he loves a good joke, and he's
good people, no question. But he is my ally.
So you say.
Well, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna have him contact you personally. And also, Chad Frazier said quit lying about the helmet too. I don't know if you got that or not.
I got it.
All right.
I really don't know what he's talking about. Lying about the helmet.
Because you probably had one you had to fold up too.
No, sir. We had those. Okay, you could pump air in them. That's how young I am.
Yeah, I don't remember. No, we couldn't do that with ours. But I think it was the next generation that got that.
Well, your leather helmets didn't have that air bladder in them.
No,
like these
but
do.
we did have face. We had face mask. I've still got my helmet. I'll bring it and prove it to you. We're in the Mercy Rule here in the fourth quarter. Lady Bears will move on to the next round, and they'll play Little Rock Central at 7 o'clock check that, Friday night. And that's prime rib night here in the hospitality room. Three-pointer on the way, no good. That was Jariah Birdsong. We're going to get the technical now. Eden Fields is going to come in along with Cooper Schmidt. And do you self-report? Are they keeping up with it at the scores table?
That's the score. I mean, that's the official scorebook's job to do that.
But that's going to be the 16th.
So,
and Ricky talked to them before the game started. Eden, three-pointer. Cooper with the rebound. Morgan, here comes another one, a little bit short. The put back, no good. Off the glass again and good. Rashia Hall gets her name in the scorebook as a freshman. Unless I counted wrong, I don't think I did. That should be the 16th.
Buzz, we got 5 freshmen out there right now?
Eden Fields is a sophomore.
Okay. Future looks bright, as always.
It really does. I get attached to these girls, watching them play and seeing them up close and personal, and seeing them when they're not on the court, and just what kind of people they are. And not only are they great athletes, they're just good kids.
Yeah.
And we have another fan cam now, Kyle Charles. Appreciate you sending your picture in, and thanks for watching.
You know what I want a fan cam of?
What's that?
I want a timestamp at the hangout with Buzz Sawyer working out at 6 a.m. That's what I want. I need that fan cam sometime, Buzz.
I'll get that for you.
Okay.
I'll get that for you. I don't know that I can. What is today? Today is Wednesday.
Yes.
So I'll tell you what. I'll see if I can get one. I'll be at the gym tomorrow. I'm not going to make it up.
Don't set your alarm earlier than you ever have. Don't do that just to make a point.
Hey, you know what? They have a computer system that checks you in.
They do.
Yeah, I can get you what you need. Cooper, 3, get in. Eden Fields, she is quick. Chase down that loose ball. Freshman to freshman. Eden, take that shot, 3-pointer. The putback is good. Morgan Sanger. Morgan's at 6 points tonight.
Buzz, I'm going to tell you right now, I could not jump up there and get that off. I couldn't do it.
Are you talking about today or
right now? Right now, I could not. When I was young, maybe.
I would tell you what I could do when I was at Tech. You may have to go down there and get it. Come on. Look at that. There we go.
Yeah, it was going at a bad angle.
Yeah, drawing a round of applause there.
Never again will the officials' job.
Now, Leah Hamilton's in the game along with Lainey Lawrence.
No, that's White's ball. That's White's ball.
Jakaya freshman in. Jakaya, let me check that. Jakaya Birdsong is in.
Buzz, tell me how that's not White ball.
I'm not sure. Yeah, again, if it was a close game, we'll be yelling and screaming about it.
Right.
There was no technical call.
Well, Jonesboro's coach may have said, "Hey, waive that,
whatever,
waive it." Yeah.
Can you do that?
I would think so. You know, with a couple of instances we had when we had the toy toss.
Yeah.
You know, the opposing coach can waive that technical off. You know, I think they probably talked before the game and agreed on it.
A little discussion now is he's going to try to get even more players in. Nevaeh Smith will check in again. Here's the
maybe here's the time.
That's Daniels shooting free throws. Made the first one, makes the second one. 6 points tonight for her. She is a high point producer for the Hurricanes. Cooper Smith back in the game.
Traffic violation, Northside Pregame. 210 carrying that they're playing here.
Now he's going to check back in for Laney.
I'm looking down at the bench, Buzz. I think every girl has been in the game now.
Well, that's great to be able to get in the state tournament.
That's right.
And Coach Smith loves to see his players, and not just on the varsity, but the JV and the freshmen. He loves for his coaches to get them playing time as much as they can.
Cooper had a chance to get on the scoreboard in the box score. Just mishandled the ball a little bit.
Nice follow from Daniels, who had an and one earlier, is going to get another shot at it. She converts.
Well, Buzz, I think they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish tonight. The starters got to play, knock off some of the rust. Come Friday night, it'll be a different ball game. It'll be a lot tougher ball game for sure.
It'll be pretty intense against a team that will play us differently than they did at first of the year here in the second round of the state tournament. And this will go to all zeros. It'll end 55-33. Well, the Lady Bears will go to round 2, Little Rock Central, 7 o'clock Friday night. So I know we'll have a game right after this. I don't know. I don't see any other live stream teams. Well, I got Pat Jenkins. He's getting ready. Fayetteville's going to be playing. So we're going to try to get out of his way. Let's take a break real quick, just 30 seconds, and we'll come back and wrap this thing up.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're gonna ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are gonna make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're gonna review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
All right, welcome back to Bulldog Arena. Lady Bears win it 55-33. It was exactly what we thought it would be. Great tonight to get in a lot of the freshmen. Fun to watch them get their career started. I'll give you a quick rundown for the scores for the Lady Bears, then we're going to wrap this up and get out so Pat Jenkins can get his live stream team in here. Morgan Sanger, freshman, ended up with 6. Cameron Schmidt had 7. Cadence Fleming had 4. Hazley had 13. Cherish had 2. Isabella had 2. Ariana had 3. Check that. She had 12. Erica had 3. Rashia Hall, a freshman, had 2. Jelia Freeman, another freshman, had 3, and that's going to round out the scoring. Friday night, day after tomorrow, the Lady Bears will play at 7 o'clock against Little Rock Central Lady Tigers. It is a game that we want to win badly for a lot of reasons to go to the next round, but they beat us in the first round last year. Tip-off will be at 7. We'll come on the air probably around 6:45. Thank you for viewing tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. David, thanks for making the trip. Appreciate that. Andy, Jonathan, you guys do a great job. That's going to wrap it up here from Bulldog Arena. We'll see you Friday night at 6:45. Go Bears.